Okay, another print today. I did one earlier, which was this one. This is actually a kind of a protective shield. It's going to go around the pulleys, so this will actually keep the rope itself in place. That's what I'm hoping. So there'll be two pulleys in here. This one that you see plus the one that's printing now will be placed with this shield. It will be faced down like that, and then the pulley string or rope will go through the pulleys. There'll be two strings, one rope or pulley or string per pulley. Anyway, this is coming to an end. You can see it's another perfect print. No lifting, no brim, no wrap, no messy ass glue stick required at all. You can see it's printing now. You don't have to take my word for anything. You can see it being done right now. Okay, and also what you can see is those are the original springs that come with the printer in the box. So you don't need to change to silicone rubber blocks, cubes or whatever. No need to go to the yellow springs. You don't need to reinvent the wheel because the ones that come with it, as you can see, work. And I also, as you know, I stress that I don't heat the bed. I've never needed to heat the bed to support or reinforce adhesion. Some people say, oh, you know, 50 degrees Celsius or whatever, because that's why they're saying that the print is coming off the bed. Well, you can see as I print all the time, that is not the case. This is particular means of printing works. It always has, and you can see in my earlier videos that that is fact. I've done over 2,200 plus STL files in this fashion and have never had an issue. If there was any problems at all, it was always my fault. It was never due to the setup or the printer itself. It was always something I did incorrectly, which could be solved easily, no problems. You can see here the original extruder. There's no reason I found to change the extruder to an aftermarket metal one. That has never been an issue with me. I just kept the plastic body here, which is great. It was designed for this printer. If you have a problem with that arm right there, just replace the arm. And they're saying, well, I don't want it to crack. Well, if you purchase a brand new one in the package that has never been installed, you won't have an issue with it. So the reason that some of these arms have issues is because they've been pre-installed on the printer for years or more, and they are under stress. You buy an arm in the package by itself that's never been installed, it's never been under stress, you replace it, it will last. Even if this one broke right now, it wouldn't matter because I've got hours and hours on that particular arm and it's still printing. Okay, so enough of that. You can see that I don't have any electronic tramming or electronic leveling gizmo here on the side to add more complications to the printing process. Just leave the hot end as it is. You know, the proper cooling. You got your proper nozzle. It's got a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. You can see there. The Bowden tube delivery system, no direct drive, not required, because you're just adding more issues, more weight to the head itself. You don't want to be adding more weight to the print head because why deal with it? Just use what's minimal. All you need to do is get filament from here through here, no arms or levers or gizmos redirecting the filament. It goes straight into the extruder right here, goes through the Bowden tube. It's delivering it to a head that's moving. That's why you go the Bowden tube, and people seem to have issues with that, and they go direct drive, which causes other problems that this will never have. So basically, there you go. This is an old school tramming tool. It's reliable. It works great. I've never had issues with it. You can see here also the springs are original, not yellow springs that are heavier duty, which I don't recommend because you want to keep the safety feature of just regular springs, because if anything gets trapped between the nozzle and the bed, you want it to give. You don't want it to crush your fingers if you happen to be reaching in there to grab a piece of filament while it's auto homing or anything like that. So keep the original springs. Doesn't affect the leveling or tramming. I think the reason that people have problems with that is because it's operator error. They're doing something wrong. because I've never had an issue with losing my level or the tramming of my bed, because I don't do what other people do. When I remove this print, I take this print bed here off the carriage. I don't want it on the carriage so that I don't have to retram the bed again. Just take it off, put another one on, start the print. It's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of effort, and you're back to printing. I've never heated the bed, so I don't have to worry about heating or cooling the bed or any of that. It's just ridiculous that I see it now. It's more ridiculous than ever. Just, let it print. And you'll see for yourself you won't have failures. That's it. Happy printing.